Hello Tactic fans and welcome to my Tactics channel. In my first video, I'm going to talk about the Manchester Derby, which ended for the third time in favor of the red side.
6 minutes of stoppage time. He's gone quick from halfway. Oh, amazing!
Solskjaer has started with a perfect formation, which made him able to face all Man City's threats, because Pep played with a flexible formation that changed all the time and for every situation. For example, when the ball starts with Ederson, the defenders create a distance between them to give the goalkeeper a lot of options and to make the pressing against them almost impossible. And when the ball was with the defenders, one of the fullbacks moved to the midfield to create multiple options and pass the ball to the wingers quickly. And here starts another option in the Pep system. The wingers move into the sides to create space for David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. But Pep have started with Bernardo and Gundogan in the midfield and used Sterling and Foden as the wingers, which caused a lot of problems in his system because David and Kevin are stronger and quicker than Gundogan and Foden. Plus, the strength of Manchester United's defense made the job much harder for them. Solskjaer started with 5-2-1-2. This formation gave him a lot of advantages to face the Man City system. Playing with 5 defenders gave the team the ability to play man-to-man marking against the wingers and close the lanes with the help from the midfielders, and the freedom for one of the defenders to do a high press and follow the striker everywhere. Solskjaer played with a very high press to stop Man City's quick build-up with 7 players, which made the defenders throw long passes, and here comes the centre back's job, which is to get closer to the forwards and try to intercept the ball. Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Williams did a very good job in playing a man-to-man marking against Sterling and Phil Foden. City started with a normal build-up, but after losing too many balls, Zinchenko started moving to the midfield and breaking Man United's press. Guardiola played with a good press, but that made him leave a lot of space behind his defenders. And here comes another advantage for Man United's system, which is the speed of his strikers, Daniel James and Anthony Martial. Playing with 5 defenders gave him the ability to use the slow build-up with 7 players, which made Man City's players more aggressive. Man United's defenders began to play long passes for James and Martial to create very dangerous chances against Ederson. And that's how Martial scored the first goal. In the second half, a new battle commenced. Manchester United played with a compact defense to make the passes inside the lanes too difficult. Man City took the ball the majority of the time in the second half, but without making progress because they faced a very powerful defense. In the 59th minute, Pep finally realized that Sterling is useless against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So he decided to make 2 changes, Gabriel for Aguero and Mahrez for Bernardo Silva, to play with Gabriel in the wing and Sterling as a false 9. After that, Man City made progress and create dangerous chances. But Solskjaer quickly found a solution with making 2 changes, Bailly for Williams and McTominay for Martial, to play with the defensive 5-3-2 formation, having 2 very strong sides, Bailly, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, McTominay against Gabriel and Gundogan, and show Lindelof red against Mahrez and Foden. It's hard to understand how a team that kept the ball in their court for most of the time, with 73% of possession, lost this game and even without scoring any goals. First of all, because Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva didn't start. Secondly, Pep did a lot of mistakes in his formation. For example, starting with Foden and playing with Sterling in the left-hand side against the best defensive fullback in the world in Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And thirdly, Man United's players were more determined and willing to win the derby.